Ah. Hello, I'm Sphynx Mafia, and I'm going to be doing the silly little Kifu presentation as my boy, as Tyrion, in Reasons Why I'm a Great Villain. Future Big Shot Villain. Now, reason one, I am very evil. Now, you might be wondering, how evil am I? Well, I'm exactly evil enough to potentially release a goose into Dodo's studio evil. As any good villain, I'm starting out by doing small pranks that inconvenience people, and before I actually start moving on to cooler things, like breaking into a bank! Example of crimes I've done is I broke into a newspaper building and changed all the newspapers of my villain to be about me! My minion. Also, be careful around geese. They're very mean. They are very dangerous. The Beast. Now, reason two. I don't backstab or betray my minions. What is even the point of doing this? Minions are the essential part of any evil team. They help with the heavy work. They are essentially there to be like, hey, we're part of the team. We're the foundation of it. That is how it works. They can plan all of this. They're good guards. If you and they like if you get rid of one, you mess up everything. You end up messing it up. The whole dynamic. There's like dynamic in a team, and if you take one out, you might take their work. Why would you take their work? And I also have morals. Now, there are many benefits of being a villain, with the triangle of evil benefits. The top one is you get to be a big shot villain. You get to be well known and evil. And unions, as soon as I figure it out, with dental added. And the third is you get self-care. You get self-care by just having a day off and doing what you need to do. Like you don't need to have big schemes every day. Sometimes it's just the little things that makes you a great villain. And the fourth one, which is obviously most important, is experience gained by being a villain. And money. We need to rob a bank for that. We need to do crimes! And reason three, I have goals and morals. As any good villain should know, the way to reach the top is simply by starting out small acts, kind of like a business, but you must stay on track, which is why I have a simple plan, the most simplest of plans. In 5 easy, super cool steps. 1. Do cool pranks that is going to get you everywhere. Everyone will know these pranks, and they'll know it's you. 2. You rob a bank. Now, any good villain should start with a classic after they've reached a high enough goal. You gotta rob a bank, cause that is an easy way to get well known. Like, oh no, someone robbed a bank. What do we do? Who's done this? And 3, you get bigger with the crimes, but you don't get to be too drastic. If you have to fit into what type of villain you are. If you rob a bank and then all of a sudden, oh no, you've done something that isn't in your criteria, people are going to get confused. You have to stick with your MO. 4, I get rid of the goose. There's a goose. Ooh, I get rid of it. It's going to be loose out somewhere. You don't need a goose. Goose are dangerous. Release the goose. And 5, you are now a guaranteed super cool villain. That's all it takes. 5 easy, very simple steps. That's all there is. And that's all I got. Thanks for listening. That's all I got.